Today we're going to talk about the 12-step buyer process. So whether you're buying for the first time or need a little refresher, stay tuned. So step number 1 is to actually do a consultation. This is where you would meet with a real estate professional, hopefully one that's a RISE Realty Partner professional, to help you understand the process and determine whether or not this is a good fit for you. Once you've had this consultation, you would go ahead and hire your agent. This is where you sign a buyer-broker agreement so that your agent is now under fiduciary responsibility, loyalty, trust, care, disclosure under the state law in order to provide you with the best possible service. So once you've hired your agent, you are on your way. From then, you will start looking at homes. They will set you up on the multiple listing service. You would get hits, typically on a daily basis, of homes that are coming on the market that fits your criteria. You start looking at homes, you find the perfect one, you move ahead and you submit an offer. Your offer is typically done in writing. Now we would have those sent over to you electronically. After you've signed off on your offer, we'll send it in to the seller's agent. Once the selling agent receives it, they will review it with the seller. Once they have accepted your offer, you now have 3 business days in order to sign, seal, and deliver with a check. So that's your escrow deposit check. It's not your full down payment. It's just the amount you're going to put down to show that you have some skin in the game and to hold the property for you. Once you have delivered your check, you now move to your contract to close period. At this point, the next thing that's important is setting up your home inspection. Your home inspection is typically due within 14 days of when your offer was accepted. We'll provide you with a list of recommended inspectors so that they can go ahead and look at all of the major items of the home. The roof, the foundation, the furnace, the electrical, all of the big ticket items to make sure that you don't have any issues in the near future. And even if you do, you will then have an opportunity potentially to renegotiate with the sellers. But the biggest thing is to give you clarity about what you're getting into. This is a huge investment for you and your family, and also to help you understand the runnings and the mechanicals of the home. So when you move in, you know exactly how things are run. Next step, after you've completed your inspection, is to move past that phase. If you're satisfied with your inspection, we give your lender a thumbs up so they can move forward with the appraiser. If you're unsatisfied with the inspection, you can submit a report of unsatisfactory inspection that allow you to negotiate maybe some of the items and the concerns that came up during the home inspection. After you've moved past this, we are fully now moving into our appraisal part of the process. This is where the bank that's giving you the mortgage is going to send out their representative in order to verify the value of the home. After you've passed your appraisal process, you then move into the title phase. Now, you don't really do much during that title phase, but that's when your attorney goes to work in order to make sure that there's nothing, no liens on the property that's going to encumber your title. After the title phase, we'll go ahead and get you your full loan commitment, because now your file is coming out of underwriting and you're going to go ahead and get that letter stating that your loan is fully approved. They're waiting, the funds are there, just waiting for closing date. After your commitment, you would work with your agent to schedule your walkthrough, because you're going to take a second look through your home, probably at this point, maybe even the third look through of your home, because you saw it during your showing phase, you saw it during your inspection phase. Now you're going back because the seller is moved out of the property and you're making sure that everything still looks good and you have a thumbs up for closing. Your walkthrough typically happens the day before closing or the morning of the closing. That's where you would check to make sure that the heating system is still working, that there's still hot water in the tank, the appliances are still working, there's running water, everything is good, because probably in a few hours you're coming in with your movers and painters and friends to celebrate your closing. And that leaves us to the final step, which is closing day. It's the exciting time. You're going to sign a bunch of papers, sign off on that mortgage and your deed, take possession of your home. On that day, you have to remember 2 important things. You're going to have a bank certified check with the final amount of your down payment. And then you also need to have your ID, because they need to know that the person signing off on this loan and taking possession of the property is indeed the person, and that's why you will have your license to verify that, or any other form of legal ID. So it could be a passport or your driver's license. And that's it. It's closing day. It's time to celebrate. Have your family and friends join you because it's going to be moving time. There you have it, your 12 steps to homeownership. Looking forward to serving you soon.